sync up and do all that fun stuff. Yeah, everyone give me a moment, because I am going to do in this lovely, lovely video, I'm going to show you how to mod Fallout 76. So we're just waiting for stuff to kind of sync up and get ready. And then we're going to immediately dive right into the process. So let me enable my display capture. Show you my desktop. So, in order to do this, you're going to need a few tools. You are going to need the Baka File Tool, loose file loader, which you can find on the Nexus mods. It is mod number 9 for 76. Yes, mod number 9 for 76. You have to download this manually. I did it as the installer file. I did the installer version, just installed it somewhere on my computer, which created a folder called the Baka File Tools. You're of course going to need Fallout 76, but you're also going to need Fallout 4's Creation Kit. Now, to get the Fallout 4 Creation Kit, you're going to have to go to your Bethesda launcher. Let's be fair, you're going to need the Bethesda launcher anyway for 76, so it ain't that big a deal. So hold your horses, everybody, and relax. So we pop open the Bethesda launcher. It's not Fallout Shelter. It's over here in Shop. No. Not Shop. It's over here. All Games is what I'm looking for. Creation Kit. Fallout 4. That's what you want to install. Doesn't matter where you install it. It's going to be found automatically. Anyway, Fallout 4 Creation Kit.
Archive visible wireless charging data.
And once you have those things installed, you go to your Baka File Tool exe after you've either unpacked it or run the installer or whatever. You're going to have a folder like this. Pop it open. You'll see it's going to try and locate the actual Archive 2 program, which is actually comes from, which is what you get from the Creation Kit. Why is it? Which one is that one? Is it trying to pull VLC? There, yep. VLC was what was that pop-up window. You're going to see something like this. It's going to give you select program. That's going to be the Archive 2 file. It should find it automatically, but in any case, what you'll see is it'll be in the Fallout 4 folder that is for the Creation Kit. And then you're going to tell it where to find the data folder for Fallout 76. And then you get Create Archive. This may take some time. Usually doesn't take all that long. Let it do its thing. Let it run. And then you will get this screen that's popping up now. Yep, there it is. Done. 2 archive files can copy the Fallout 76 data folder. This basically allows you to turn loose files into BSA files so that the game will load them just like it normally would.
Dog food seasoning.
So if we go over to my data folder for 76, what you'll see here is I've added I have a bunch of these folders. Now you're going to have to add your mods manually. Unfortunately, Vortex does not support 76 just yet. Nexus has a 76 section, but Vortex doesn't support 76 just yet. That may change in the near future. It may be more simple in the future, but you have to do it manually right now. So this is what the 76 data folder looks like. You see, it's a bunch of BA2 files. When you install Baka, you're also going to have to install its resources folder. And if we go over to this one, yeah, that'll work. This is the Baka file resource. You're just going to drop this in your data folder, and this gives you the interface of the Baka file, ESM, and INI. So that's a resource. You need that. Then you need to run the Baka File Tool. And then you begin picking your mods. And you're basically going to install them manually. Yeah, I know. No one likes installing mods manually because it makes things all not pretty and whatnot. Now the mods that I have gone with is better inventory. And let's see. Can I actually pull open for you guys? Yeah, I'm using Better Inventory 1.0, so I actually have to update mine. But I'll give you a quick look. Where would it be? Logs? Change logs. So you can see here, Better Inventory actually is pretty nice. Helps better sort your inventory. I'm using this, the main menu loop extended, which, as you might guess, extends the main menu. The new Bethesda logo, which, you know, unfortunately not all these things work. This is a main menu replacer for the music. This is a replacer for the responder's uniform. It gives it a proper Fallout flag, because remember the Fallout flag is different than our flag. This is the vanilla plus vault suit retexture. This is the font on bobbleheads is changed. And then this one I did myself. This is not on the 76 Nexus, but it's exactly the same. All I did was download manually CBBE, and then, you know, basically made my version of CBE. So if I go over here to my folder, you can see here I made a Never Nude, a Slim, and a Vanilla folder. I'm just dropping them straight into the data folders. It's pretty standard. You know, you're just going to go over to, where is it? CBBE. You know, you need to have the required file, and then whatever other one you want. My personal advice, don't touch the outfit files at all. Remember, CBE is for Fallout 4. Now, granted, this won't be much if you're wearing any clothes at all, but we don't have a CBE for 76 yet at the time of this recording. So, you know, and it probably won't take very long for CBE to be ported to 76. The body already works. It's just a matter of converting the armors, basically, the outfits. And then the last thing, which, as you guys saw on my stream, allowed me to have the component tags on everything. You're going to need a separate app for this. You're going to need XTranslator. Again, you have to manually download XTranslator. But XTranslator has already been set up and configured to recognize 76. So it's not going to be a big process. Let me go. Is it my E drive? I think so. It should be in my downloads folder. There it is, XTranslator. And then once you've got the XTranslator downloaded and extracted, you launch XTranslator. there's some basic configuration you're going to have to do. So I'm going to go over and kind of show you. It's going to open up with the options. You're going to basically tell it, make sure that these two match, your source language and destination language. Obviously, I'm using English, but you use whatever you want to use. When you first start it, it's going to ask you to find the directory you're full. It's going to basically say what game do you want to use this with. So if I go, let's see, translate exact match, file, recent files. There it is. So this one is defaulting for Fallout 76. But when you start it up for the first time, it's going to tell you which one you want to do. And if you need to change it for one of the other games and you want to run this same thing for one of the other games, you just go over to options and you choose one of the other options. But you're going to want to make sure that you have those language options set up. And then once you've got all that, you're going to go over to File, load ESP/ESM. You're going to choose 76. Obviously, you're going to have a couple other ESPs from your mods, but you want to choose 76 because that is the main mod. That is the main file for 76, or of course, obviously, you can do Skyrim or whatever, but you get what I mean. So we load this up. It's going to take a couple moments to load it up. You can see here, it's selected everything. Yeah, it selected everything. I want to go over then to Tools. Def UI Component Generator. This is the one you want to select. That's what gave the component tags. And if you've got your languages properly set up, OK will be enabled. Otherwise, it'll be grayed out. Hit OK. And let it do its thing. And when it's done, you're good. That is the process, my friends, for making a Fallout 76 modded game. Now, I will not tell you what mods you should avoid, what mods you shouldn't, but use your better judgment. If it's just changing the UI or, the display or whatever, you'll probably be fine. If you're doing a mod like that shows you the lockpick sweet spot, or, we've all played Fallout to death, and we all hate the hacking minigame, and we all have used the mod that removes all the other things but one thing, but that would be cheating. When you're dealing with an online game, you got to consider those things that would be considered cheating, that would give you an unfair advantage, especially when time doesn't freeze. So, to each his own. I don't think any of the mods I've shown you, which are client-side texture replacers for the most part, and UI overhauls, are going to get you banned. But use your better judgment. If it's something that's going to change the way the game runs, like, for example, if you wanted to convert my Power Armor Overhaul mod, which adds damage resistance, I don't think that would be a good idea, because that would mean for you'd be getting damage resistance when in Power Armor, and I could see how that could cause problems. Anything that changes gameplay would probably be an issue. The things that just change the visuals, you should be fine. Hell, what I'm probably going to be doing in the next few days is installing the mod that makes the various Nuka-Cola bottles glow, because I love that mod, and maybe the mod that makes bus stops glow. Because I like stuff glowing. What can I say? Heck, I might even try and see if I can convert the glowing animals mod. Because those are all just visual. Anyway, folks, hope that was useful. Peace out.